It ain't on us. This dumbass YouTube shit. Yeah, I'm ready.
The 21-yard line.
A message has been received.
Mike 2, 180.
They'll run on first down. Fisher. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Here we go.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They go play action. Mayfield completes it to Hardman. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield looking left side, and it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
Stiff arm and everything. That's all right, 82. I'm not noodles out your head when
tight end is so good that middle of the seam routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they try the right side here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
third down, Mayfield.
Let's go back. He's fucked up. He's fucked up. Let's go back.
James with a pick.
Let's go back.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, the 20. And he
Let's
will
go,
not
Darwin.
get all the way home, but he will take this back
He
down to about
fucked
the 2-yard line.
Yes, sir.
So quite a turn of events right there.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return, and now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. But following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. Woo! And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield.
Let's go back.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Go back. Let's go back.
38, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff looking right. And this carry not as productive.
Oh, you don't like that. Ain't nobody pick up on that.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Hello?
Now they try the right side here. And he will have the 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
Hold on, Junior. One sec. All right, Junior, let's go.
Have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just walk. Turn Tucson. Hey, watch it, watch it.
Throwing on first down. Gregory. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 21 yards away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses
because
they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Yeah, we saw that.
And I think that one might
We
have
saw
been
that.
intercepted, but
It's all good.
Out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Wait, the switch
I need
over
to
there,
check
Mike.
my
Hey,
eyes here. This entire
Hey,
unit
man.
defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield.
let's go.
To escape, and he goes down. Deron Payne, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Because we started late waiting on Junior.
He will go down. Sacked back
We started late waiting on Junior. Just come on, man. I'm in the game. Come on.
Recorded 10 sacks on the season.
3rd.
Off play action. Gregory.
Oh, no, man. Throw the ball out of bounds.
Incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the
He's
ground
wide
and brings
open.
up
Come
4th
on.
down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
We out here. We out here. We out here.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall, let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
180.
On 2nd down now. It's
Hey, way come up, baby. Good hit.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Go back. Let's go back.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. That pick, his 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out
exactly.
there. But the 9 picks,
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. Flush to his right, and he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Ooh.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear, but here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th.
You must get tired of seeing me.
They'll try and run for it.
Oh my God, he missed the whole block. Good defense. Come on, man. I don't know if that's good deal. That's just bad block. Make the block, man. God dang. Whole outside open. Motherfucker.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
You gotta take 3, Junior. End zone closed, goddamn.
Nice inside run.
End zone closed,
very
man.
manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
End zone closed, bro. You ain't essentials, man.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Mayfield.
Hey. Way to be there, Landry.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And his kick is indeed good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it on the toss. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, Gregory. And he finds McLaurin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up. 45 to Mike. Come on, the ball. Switch.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Now
oh, man, catch the ball!
Picked off down at the 2. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half
catch the ball.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
Come on, man. The spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Well, a
quick throw, it's a hard man on the perimeter. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Wow. And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say
that's
keep feeding your horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
There's a handoff in the inside.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, but it's good for a Washington first down.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Man, will you just pull up and let me finish this game, woman? Huh? You heard what I said?
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Hello?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
I said
down.
pull up and let me finish this game, woman.
Side of the ball held him to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, man, come on. Another drop pass, bro.
Picked off down near the 5.
Yo, this is killing me, man. Oh, he took it. That was good deep. I can't be mad at that one.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Hey, Lolo, open the door. Open the door.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yes, sir.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Oh, hold on. This is corner route.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Falcons here on the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
I was right there, bro.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Mayfield looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, way to cut it back.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Second down. It's Fisher, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
God dang, you are that too.
That is not a lie.
It is.
Everyone got moved.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the 50.
Hey, way to get in there, baby.
Escape, and he goes down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category.
Way to get in there, Landry.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Mayfield down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 35.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this one
should have picked that. Trying to turn your back to the ball.
Out of that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Mayfield on first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Good run, man.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they can get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will find the end zone again.
All right, so there we go. Put together a drive and break his back.
And that'll cut this deficit down.
That was a good drive right there.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Oh, that's what that was?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
That was my nail. My bad, Joe.
And to take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I bet you will. You always want to try something. No. Not trying that.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
12 yards is the pickup, but it's good for a Washington first down. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Nah, don't mess with that.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Just don't.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
What makes her credible? That's why I said don't mess with her.
But you know a few people that I know.
2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now they'll run it on the toss.
But you know a few people that I know.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And to give this time to the tackle. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Good game, Junior.
Come on, set. Pick your camera. Check. Lucky. There you go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check out, bro. Hot.
They'll try a run for it. And
Same shit.
He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Same shit.
He needed a couple, but
nobody blocked on that right on that left side over there.
The Falcons
Look at that. Look at these dumbass niggas.
Football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down,
he's right there on the ball, won't let him jump for
another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Something to the outside, y'all. Here we come. Something to the outside. We own it.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
Good
and
kick.
his kick is right there. It's good, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation.
He played like a
no
rookie
reason to
down
think it won't
the stretch.
continue in the extra period.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men.
That was way more than 2 seconds. This game be wild. Yeah. What?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Didn't pull that nobody
Game, and
hear you
barring
say that.
something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession.
All right, let's go
And
defense.
after both
Let's go
teams
get
get
this rock
possession,
back, man.
Then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime,
Little Barry Sanders, you on ice
it's
today,
double,
baby.
doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Bravo!
The first throw in overtime for Mayfield now.
Yeah, way to come up, boy.
That's complete.
Boy, y'all play. Way to come up.
He's able to get up here to the 26.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Mayfield on play action.
Now this time, Junior. Let's go, D. Now this time, Junior.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's
beat me with that play too many times, cuz.
Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Falcons send out their punter on for a very important punt here in overtime.
You beat me with that play too many times, cuz.
46 on his first kick.
All right, let's go finish him up, King.
Well. Fielded at the 43. So possession goes
let's
over.
Go finish him up, baby.
And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? You don't want that, baby. You don't want chopper.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
When? Because my man was tired, bro, and I was going to run the ball. I should have just switched running backs, but yeah, my man was tired.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Gregory.
Oh, that's
pressure
tough.
brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside.
62 yards to win, blown.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. On 4th down, Gregory. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Neither team scored yet. Now we go to sudden death. Next points win this game.
How about the tension right now? It is ratcheted up, isn't it? I mean, now whatever happens, points are scored, that's your ball game. Can't wait to see the defense now. Do they get a little more aggressive in order to not let a team just drive the ball easily down the field?
Got to be careful, though, right?
Yeah, if you're too aggressive, you just give up something easy and cheap. But some defensive coordinators, they'd rather take a stand that way as opposed to being nickeled and dimed down the field.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's caught left side by Hardman.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
They ain't beating nobody, nigga. I know what you finna do.
Midfield to the 48.
Yeah,
Timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
Hey, yo, you funny as shit. Oh, man, you is funny.
On 1st down, Fisher. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And caught it up. And the Redskins scoop it.
I told you what happened next time he get the ball.
29-yard line.
Ball! So, next time he get the ball, man. Ready to go get him, Darwin.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Oh, man, good game, man.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they get him down
Good game,
before
Jimmy.
he takes it across the 40-yard line.